Animation is a form of breathing life into static images. There are 12 key devices employed to attain a range of movement and emphasis to characters, objects, and scenes. These 12 devices originated from the Disney animators Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston in Disney Animation: The Illusion of Life. These techniques are fundamental to creating an engaging animation. I'll discuss the uses and applications of these 12 principles and how they might be utilized. First principle, squash and stretch, is one of the most important. It provides weight and flexibility to its objects. Squash and stretch is used in the simplest things, such as a bouncing ball, but is also applied in complex constructs such as facial expressions. Recently I utilized this principle within my own 2D animation. The second principle, anticipation, prepares the audience for an action, making the action appear more realistic. This is used in actions such as bending your knees to jump or pulling your arm back to punch. This artist utilizes anticipation within this action scene. Multiple movements are conveyed as believable, even though it is a simple 2D animation. Another principle is staging. This pulls the audience's attention towards a specific spot to display what's important within the scene. Staging calls into focus a particular event or context. The Flintstones celebrating around a piano is just one instance where they capitalized on staging effects. Straight ahead action and pose to pose are two similar approaches but provide significant differences in the outcome. Straight ahead scenes are made from beginning frame towards the end frame, creating a realistic flow. Pose to pose creates multiple keyframes and fills in between, creating exact actions, giving more control and accuracy to the result. Follow through and overlapping action. These are two closely related techniques which help convey movement realistically. Follow through means continuing the motion of a lighter part or attachment of the main body, while the main body itself stops. Overlapping action is how different parts of the body move at different rates. I employed this technique when creating a ball with a tail in an early exercise this year. The sixth principle is slow in and slow out. Often objects need to accelerate and decelerate. An object needs to gain speed as well as slow down as it moves, creating more frames at the beginning and the end. This adds to an object's realism, as no physical object maintains one singular speed. Popular character Roadrunner often has slow in and slow out effects applied to his character. The seventh principle is arc. Natural actions often follow an arched path. Adhering to an arched path rather than that of a stiff straight line creates far greater realism. I use this while animating a sphere bouncing across a gap. Secondary actions enhance the main action, adding more dimension and life to characters. Something important about secondary actions is they emphasize the main action, not distract from it. Friz Freleng and Bob Clampett use these secondary actions to reinforce Tweety's character. Timing is the number of frames for any given action. More frames create a slower and smooth action, while less frames create a faster and crisp animation. Timing is key for establishing a character's responses, personality, and mood. Utilizing timing, I created a sense of weight towards the sphere. Like timing, exaggeration is an animating device that brings emphasis to a character or situation in the form of emotions or actions. Exaggerations can include the long wind-up in a swing, as seen in Chuck Jones' depiction of Coyote vs. Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, or Tom and Jerry. Solid drawings is applying weight, form, solidity, volume to a 2D space, making it feel 3D. For example, taking a circle and transforming it into a sphere. One artist that uses this device extensively is Tony Babel. Babel creates convincing environments using his skills in solid drawing. The final principle is appeal. Appeal in a character is akin to charisma. Characters should be compelling to look at. Character doesn't have to be intricate and complex to be appealing. Rather, it is better to have clear distinguishing visuals and features. Disney's iconic use of this is embodied within Cinderella. The application of these 12 principles arms the animator with a library of skills to bring emphasis, mood, and atmosphere to their work. An understanding and application of these principles allows animators to create a variety of compelling works. Learning and appreciating these principles has provided a greater scope for the production of my own personal animated projects.